When powering your unit, you will need to plug in your cord to the back of the unit and press your power button. Your unit should take approximately 5 to 7 minutes to warm up. This video will provide you with instructions to test for peroxide or PV value on food lab line analyzers. Today, we will be using the food lab fat, but this method applies whether you are using an oxytester S, or a mini food. First, you will need to incubate your reagents within your cuvettes for 5 minutes in the incubation cells. Once you've let your cuvettes incubate for 5 minutes, you are ready to test for peroxide or PV value. For our purpose, we have only incubated 3 cuvettes. You have the option for 12. To test for peroxide, you will then press key 2 on your keypad. You are then ready to select your curve. To change your curve, you can use the up or down arrows to indicate which curve you will use. Today, we're going to use a 10 microliter curve. When the arrow is pointing to the curve you wish to use, press enter. At this point, the screen will show incubate for 3 minutes. Before you can incubate, you'll need to add your oil and your reagent number 2. You're going to want to make sure your pipette is reading for this curve that you selected. We selected curve 10, so we make sure our pipette is reading 10. You can change the amount that you wish to select by twisting the top of the pipette either way. Before you take your sample, you need to clean the tip of your pipette. You will do this by inserting your pipette into the oil, sucking up a small amount, and discharging it on a napkin. You will need to do this at least 5 times to ensure there is no excess oil from previous tests left in the tip. When you're ready to take your sample, press your plunger of your pipette all the way down and insert it into the oil. Slowly let it rise and wipe off the tip of your pipette to remove any excess oil. Be sure to not blot the tip of your pipette. You will now need to remove the cap, insert your pipette all the way into the reagent, and press up and down. This makes sure that all of your oil is cleaned out of the pipette. You will then want to tap off any excess reagent and replace your cap. Now, you need to invert your cuvette to make sure a homogeneous mixture is made. Now it's time to add your R2, your reagent number 2. Do this after you add the oil. You will do this using your mini pipette in your kit. You want to press the plunger down, insert it into the R2, tap off. There should only be a small amount in there. When you are putting this into your cuvette, you do not want to touch the wall of the cuvette or the reagent. You hold it above and firmly press. And replace your cap. Again, invert your cuvette to homogenize the mixture. You are now ready to start your incubation period. Start your incubation period by pressing enter. A timer will start, and when 3 minutes is up, a buzzer will go off. Once the timer indicates that the incubation period is over, you will press the enter key. After that, you'll want to invert the cuvette one last time and insert it in reading cell 2. You'll then press enter. When the test is done, a stop will appear on the screen. You will push the up arrow Your PV or peroxide value will now be read on the screen and on your printout. To return to the home screen to do further testing, you will now press the Enter key, the down arrow, and 0. When and if you wish to take your printout with you, we recommend that you do not use the perforated edge and rip it off, but that you take scissors and cut it off. This will ensure no jamming happens.